Okay, don't fall. Okay, don't fall. Maybe I have my camera sitting up right now on some wipes because your girl has been going through it this morning, but I realized how far along we are in the year, in the month, and we are at Black Friday. And I just had to drop the pups off at the vet to go get some checkup things. So I wanted to sit down with you while I had a quiet morning to myself to be able to go through some things with you. So I'm gonna like do the formal part of this video here in a second, but I kind of needed to get together with you so I can start getting ready. I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is go through just some of the things that I like to use, the things that I am trying, things that I'm wearing, so you are aware of what you could maybe consider for this upcoming Black Friday. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in? Because that's kind of what I'm thinking this morning as I'm trying to go through all of my stuff in here of just giving you guys ideas. Some things I will have discounts on, some things I won't, but it's stuff that I have tried that is, some of it's gone viral and it's been super popular. Other things are just like favorites for me if you're looking to do some shopping for Black Friday. I do have to say before I get into any of the makeup stuff, I need to be super real with you guys on what I am using for day-to-day life stuff, and I kind of realized I already had them on my head. These are from Fmo, and these are a brand that I thought was really cool because I don't wear glasses, although I am going to see an eye doctor at the end of this month, so fingers crossed that my vision is still as good as it once was. But they do regular glasses, sunglasses with prescriptions, the whole thing, and I know how hard that is because Adam does wear glasses and he is always looking for the perfect pair of corrective lenses for sunglasses and regular glasses, but he likes different styles, different techniques, and I will say I was shocked that I even got to choose how big I wanted the lenses on these to be. Do you ever get a pair of sunglasses or you see a pair that you're like, oh my God, I love that style, but it doesn't work for my face shape or my nose shape? Like that's truly a thing. Like if your face does not align with some of like the lenses or the frames, it just doesn't work and then you end up putting the glasses away. These, I got to pick out the size and they are so amazing. I've actually been wearing these to walk the dogs in the mornings. So that's why I forgot even when I had them on that I was like, oh yeah, this is like this is like my new favorite pair. Look at this style over here. It's like a little cat ear or something. I don't know. It's so cute. Don't tell Penny I think it looks like a cat ear though. You know how she feels about cats. That's the thing. But I thought these were so cute. I loved that the different prints that they have available too are different. Like I loved this. However, I have to say the ones that really got me, hold on, I'm going to show you. Let me set you back down here on my little weird tripod that I got going. Again, you guys are literally sitting on a stainless steel wipes. I'm sorry. Got two pair and these came in this really cute little container here. They come really well packaged, but these are the ones that made me go, oh, Barbie, is this you? Am I just crazy that I think this is so much fun? Maybe it's the beach girl in me, but I'm like always looking for a fun pair of sunglasses. And again, the fact that you can put your actual corrective lenses in these and you can choose the color of lens. Like I always go with the darkest ones, but you can go lighter, you can go blues, they have different colors. I think these are so much fun. Like look at this. Like does this not give the 1950s Barbie vibes? I'm living for this, right? I think it is so fun. So now I have two fun pair of sunglasses. And yes, sunglasses are something I wear all year round living in the Sunshine State, but even though it is darker earlier, I have to say I like walking my dogs in the mornings just as the sun's coming up, but it's also that time of day where like the sun can be beaming. So I've been loving wearing my glasses, truly. And the brand is having some Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. So I definitely wanted to mention that before it kind of gets into the Black Friday, Cyber Monday style of like chaos where you're shopping for all the things. If this is something you're interested in, because again, I really liked how I could be so selective with every bit of the glasses, from the frame size to the lens size to the colors, to the different styles, and they have so many styles to choose from as well. And as you saw, as I started this video, a lot of times I have my glasses holding my hair back. So you're probably gonna see these for the rest of the video. But if you're interested, I'm definitely gonna be linking everything below for you, save some money, and also it's a great way to get some even regular glasses that fit your needs. I feel like this just might be a very chitty chat style video with you guys, because I kind of want to just be a little bit more relaxed because I know this time of year can start to get a little crazy, and you're going to start seeing, I mean, you probably are starting to see all of the videos on YouTube that it's just like all these products being thrown in your face. So I kind of want this video to be a bit more chill, where we're just hanging out and I'm telling you either what I'm trying, what I'm liking, just to be like that girlfriend that can help you out when you're figuring out, what do you really want? Are you going to be splurging on things? What's a good value? Because those things are all important, obviously. I finally washed my grandma towels. The towels that I use where I just kind of sit them in my lap because this is where all of the makeup that goes on my hands and gets everywhere goes to die. I feel like I don't wash these as much as I should, but I finally washed them, and yes, my chair is still squeaky. So if you hear it, I'm sorry. It's not me, it's the chair. I do like to put on some jewelry though before I kind of get going with makeup sometimes. And I do need to tell you about a brand that I've talked to you guys about before, and this is Louisa. I love some fun jewelry, especially if it can look very luxe and bougie. And obviously I love my coastal vibes as well. I love a good statement piece. I think that's something I can say the most about my jewelry, is that I love a good statement piece. And I do feel like Louisa does have good quality, either daintier pieces, or if you like, you know, to be a little much like me, they always have those options available as well. Now, this is going to be a brand I do have a great discount for you for. Now, I know that they have some really high quality products on there, and I think they usually start at about like $39. I think because this is like that time of year with the holidays, they upped my discount code to 25% off. So first of all, if you do end up using my code or my link and to save some money on a product, let me know what pieces you get, because I really struggle every time I'm on their site going, but which ones do I want? Because they have great bangles, they have great earrings, they have more dainty pieces, where I think if I like a necklace, I do like the necklace to be daintier, which is interesting because like I just said, I love a good statement piece. But I've gotten some really nice pieces from them that are really great quality and they last. I quite literally, every time I'm wearing my Louisa jewelry, always get compliments on it. Like, truly I do. So I always think this is a fun piece, because then a jewelry piece you can either get for yourself, your mom, your family, your bestie, your, you know, whoever is important in your life, because these are going to be pieces that last. So when they put it on in the mornings, they're thinking of you. So that's kind of why I feel like when I am thinking of like my Black Friday type deals, my holiday deals, Cyber Monday, I'm always kind of thinking of those things. It's like, yes, I might want something for myself, but what do I want to gift to somebody else that's going to make them enjoy the piece, but also maybe think of me when they're wearing it on other occasions in the future, like weddings, celebrations, big events, stuff like that. So I'm really loving these pieces, and I'm definitely going to be linking below for you my link that you can use to, again, save that extra money, or my code as well. So thank you so much to Louisa for wanting to, like, you know, share that discount with my friends right now, because 'tis the season. Now, y'all, please forgive me if I'm slightly distracted and keeping my phone on deck and I'm looking down, because again, I dropped off the pups today, Penny and Coops, at the vet because Penny was due for a checkup and Cooper was due for his dental exam. So I'm the one that's getting the calls today because Adam's getting ready to go out of town. So I'm like, the house is so quiet. The house is almost too quiet for me this morning, and I'm just like, I need my babies back. So I may just be like extra like, where are my kids at? I would normally, when I'm doing my makeup, put my camera up on the big tripod so you get the full effect, but I feel like this is such a fun chatty video that I'm kind of liking this more intimate vibe with you guys right here. So I hope you don't mind that I might just keep it like this for a little bit. I love a good blurring primer. I think you guys know this, and there's usually deals and sales all the time. Now, I don't know specifically if some of these products are going to be on sale or not, but as a lot of us know, this is the time of year that sales can just pop up. So I'm just going to be letting you know some favorites or things that I'm trying, because I am trying some other stuff that I'm going to let you know before Black Friday, if I think it's worth your time and investment, because some other things that I'm trying right now behind the scenes, spoiler alert, we're talking some high quality but really good products. I think I'm still in the testing phase, so stay tuned, be subscribed for next week's videos. But what I can tell you right now as far as the makeup portion goes. And that's what I'm focusing on now, kind of, I think, for the rest of this, I think. It's an oldie but a goodie. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And right now I'm just kind of focusing right here. I also love like my e.l.f. and things like that, but I don't think e.l.f. and like the more drugstore things are probably gonna be on sale. I could be wrong. Let me know if I am. At least not at the drugstore, maybe on their website. But Smashbox, it's a little bit more pricey, but definitely it's going to be something that helps to blur my bossy pores. And I really want to set up the next phase of my Makeup for Success because I'm trying something right now that so many people love. I actually was talking to Heather Austin here on YouTube about which one is her favorite because we have similar skin types. And I really wanted to get into the, okay, y'all be kind. We know I may say this wrong. Is it Tier? Is that how you pronounce this? They're cushion foundations. Oh, first of all, this red one went crazy when I saw it online and I was like, everybody was trying it. I was like, do I want to try this? And then the next thing I knew, they had 2 different types out. So I talked to Heather and she had tried them all and she said for our skin type, essentially, this one was her favorite. So y'all know I had to give it a go. And now it was on sale already on Amazon. So I have a very strong feeling that if you've been curious about this, this is definitely going to be on sale. Now the shade I got, color matching online is always the fun journey. The shade that I got here, I looked on their website and 24N Latte looked to be good for me from what I could tell with the swatches. I have more of a neutral undertone, keep that in mind. I'm not super tan right now by any means. And right now you're only getting me with natural light. I don't even have overhead lights on right this second. But this is what the product is going to look like. I feel like I'm gonna be able to use this for a while, but I don't know, like, is this gonna be one of those cushion foundations that works well? I have only tried this once before, but I was impressed. So I'm gonna just do half of my face, I think, right now. And yes, I'm using this product here. Their sponge is so interesting. I feel like it's not as soft in my head as I thought it would be. It actually has more of like a paddle structure to it. Now, you may have already watched a million videos on this that are like breaking it down specifically just for this product. And if so, you may even know more than me. But I can tell you after the first use of this, I know that this builds up well. I know that this can layer upon itself in a way that really helps to cover up anything you may want to cover. But at the same time, it lasts, girl. This is what half my face looks like. It goes on real easy. I only needed to go in there a little bit and look at it. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. Look at the coverage, because this is what my skin looks like. Look at that coverage. But it still doesn't look like cakey. It doesn't look overwhelming. You could still see my beauty mark. You can still see like my skin. It doesn't totally like erase me in a way that looks bad. So this is a product that I really have wanted to try for a while. I really wanted to see, how does this work? How does this lay? How does this work with other products? Over here is where I have some like hyperpigmentation. We love an Our Skin But Better moment, because I didn't want to be 2016, 2019 makeup where it was like too much coverage, but I did want coverage. I mean, there is a happy medium, or at least you want there to be a happy medium with that. I've already put this in my Amazon storefront as well, if you find that to be a better deal as far as the Black Friday, Cyber Monday stuff goes. And I will definitely be linking my Amazon recommendations for you in my description box as well. It's kind of curated. I'm trying to do more with my Amazon, like pin it so you can easily find stuff maybe from this video or from past loves that I'm like, you're like, oh my gosh, Nichole talks about this all the time. Let me look in her Amazon links. Oh, look, it's on sale because it's Black Friday. Ta-da! Those types of things. Cyber Monday, whatever the case may be. But you know we're getting into that time of year. I like that it's not matte too. I feel like it's definitely still got that glow that we want, but not too much. So this is something I am definitely giving a go to at the moment. And my skin looks pretty good. Sorry, I was just checking my phone, not because of the pups, but because now they're claiming another hurricane is coming towards Florida potentially next week. Y'all, this has been a wild year. Has it not? Am I crazy? Has it not? And we don't get this kind of like hurricane seasons. Like this is so 100 years type rarity. I'm over it. I'm over it. back to the fun stuff of makeup that feeds my soul and gets me out of my mental funks. Let's talk about some Natasha Denona. If you are friends, if you've been friends for a while, you may know this is my favorite. Like, I have been trying some other concealers, but right now this has been my ultimate favorite. And yes, it is pricey. It's Natasha, but that is also why if I'm gonna talk about it, I'm gonna tell you to save the money with a discount. Use me for this, okay? I was gonna say use my code and then I said use me. So just use me. Use me to save that money. Even if you don't like me, but let's be friends anyway. I like friends. I don't like to have that rejection. I'm also gonna say this to remind editing Nichole, who is editing this video, to make sure I actually do this. I'm gonna put my website also linked for you guys down in my description box. So not only can you go through my Amazon links and the brands that I've already spoken about in this video, but I created a website that hosts all of my discount codes. So yes, if you are wanting the Natasha Denona, use my discount code Nichole Fisher for 15% off. Hopefully they have a good sale going for you anyway on Black Friday, but any time of year, or if they don't, use my code, save the money. I use my code to save the money because I'll be honest, it's expensive out there. The world's expensive, but this is the best concealer. I just think this is so rare. I use this honestly when I'm not doing a foundation. As a foundation, I just put a little bit of it all over my face, rub it in, and I'm done because it's that good. Honestly, it's that good. But again, if there's other stuff that I don't even mention in here, go to my website, look at the links, save the money on anything, I want you to save the money. Some of these aren't even like affiliate codes where I get money back from them. They're just a discount for you because I just want you to have the discount. I wish I had discount codes for these, but because I don't, I'm just gonna tell you that I'm loving these right now. This is the Colourpop Bronze Stick. I love using this. I just recently spoke about it, so I won't harp on it too much. I love using this as a little bit of a contour because the color that I have here, Laguna Beach, is so perfect for that for my skin tone. And then right now I'm loving the Tarte Man Eater in the shade Sundown. Go right above on the cheekbone, but right below on the forehead. This is my like favorite combo right now. What are you guys even hunting for, you think, for this holiday season? Are you at all? I honestly don't know. I don't. I know I've been really focusing on skincare this year, like hardcore, and also don't look at my roots right now. My hair girl is in the middle of a transition to her own studio, which I'm so excited for her for, but that means I've been on a wait, so I'll be getting my hair done later. You know, I think I'm having buyer's remorse about not buying the Mario Ethereal palette. Is there a place I can still buy that? Because I'm still thinking about that palette and I have not bought it. I also quickly want to say nothing in this video is sponsored. Some stuff has been gifted to me, like the glasses and the jewelry. And I mean, I bought these things. So this is not a sponsored video. I want to make sure I make that clear for you guys too. Just because I have a discount code for you or discount links and things like that, I'm not getting money from the brands for this. Like, this is just me trying to help y'all out. All right, so here's the other thing. Okay, first I have to say this is my new favorite blush brush and I did not expect that. This is from Sigma and this is the soft coverage brush. I love how soft and like flexible these bristles are. My Sigma code is Nichole to save 10% off. So save the money. This is a brand that I feel like I am now obsessing over. I have always heard about the Sigma brushes, never had the opportunity to try them until recently, and I'm just like so in love. And they're how I've truly loved to do my blushes specifically, but also my eyes, everything. So I've been loving the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pink Dahlia Creamy Blush. This one is a bit deeper, and I've been loving the Kaja Peach Cobbler Dewy Bar. I've been loving these and I've never combined them. So I'm just kind of like, what happens if I do that? Let's do maybe half of the brush, this one, half of the brush, this one, because it's a big brush. Let's see how this works. Or if it does. I don't know what's about to happen. Actually, it's kind of a perfect combo for me. All right, for the brows. All right, I had to seek this out on Amazon because I bought my first one of these in a drugstore, I think CVS a while back, and I fell in love with the Joa brow pencil. And then every time I would go to a drugstore, I just couldn't find Joa. And I was like, where is it? So I guess they changed the packaging, or is this the old packaging? I don't know, but I found this on Amazon and it's the shade Black Brown. If you have followed along in my brow pencil saga, you'll know I've been duped by NYX twice because they say they have like an espresso brow pencil and it's really like a chocolatey brown with a red undertone. And I'm like, no, this is not what I want. And I have a few other brands, but I really missed the creaminess of this. So the fact that this looks different though, let's hope this is the same formula maybe. Please still be good. Please still be what I remember. It's not as creamy as I was thinking, but maybe once it warms up, it's still drying really well though. It's still giving. And if you see sparkles in my eyebrows, no you didn't. I just put on some Stila yesterday. That was my glitter and shine goodness that goes on the lids. And Adam last night was like, what's all over your face? And I was like, beauty. And he's like, no, what's the glitter on your face? And I was like, again, beauty. I'm a diamond. He walked right into that, didn't he? This is definitely blending like I remember. Okay, and a lot of y'all know AOA Shop Miss A has some great products, but I'm going to talk about this one more time for my friends in the back. This is the Anti-Shine Blurred Finish Powder. That's $1. The shade I have here is Honey. I guess they got rid of my beige shade, which still makes me sob, but this honey shade works great for me. This is the creamiest, dreamiest $1. And they always have sales as far as like shipping goes for my friends at Shop Miss A. Now this has gone in and out of stock a lot. Every time I talk about it, y'all buy it out or something because this is so good. I think just so many people love it. This is a powder I am obsessed with. I will probably be looking myself to see if they're having any like shipping sales or anything and if my product is in stock because this is truly one of my top favorite powders. It even kicked my ultimate favorite CoverGirl Advanced Radiance powder is what I think it was called. Even kicked that one to the curb because this, I mean, look how worn it is already. I just love it. I use it specifically under the eyes as you keep seeing me dab and down the nose. And it is so dreamy. It does not do the creasing under the eyes. It is flexibility. It blurs. Genuine question. And this brush is the Sigma Large Powder. Again, one of my current favorites. Are you guys still loving drugstore makeup? Are you only wanting more indie, high end, a little bit of everything? I really want to hear what you're saying below because I'm seeing a lot of people talking about drugstore makeup lately, but then I'm also seeing videos about how drugstore makeup is kind of dead. So tell me what you are actually purchasing because I feel like this is not technically drugstore, but it's super duper affordable, like I was just talking about. So I'm really curious, are you only considering more high-end things during these times of year? Do you still like the drugstore? I really just want to know your thoughts about where you're shopping, what you're shopping for, essentially. Can I tell you something that is totally making me think I want to go buy a really expensive palette right now? I love my Viseart. I've had this palette for years and years. Years and years. I regularly pop into her. I'm going to pop into her this morning. There is a new palette. I got to look it up to figure out what the name of it is from Viseart. But y'all, I was just sitting there staring at it last night because I feel like sometimes you can't really tell with their PR pictures they put on their Instagram and stuff if what the colors really look like. So somebody did a close-up of the colors and the pans and what they look like, and I'm really considering getting this palette because it's got some shimmers in it. This palette does not have shimmers. It's got some neutrals, but it also has some variety in it. So I'm just staring at it right now. I'm not going to be able to say this name, but it's like a siren palette that they have. It's their new one, and I'm just staring at it so hard. I'm honestly, personally, hoping Viseart has a great sale because but they usually, don't brands usually just not do the newest thing, but it's like their other stuff. Okay, even if they do their other stuff, this is the Neutral Matte Eyeshadow Palette. I really want a sale where everything new is included as well in the discounts for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So maybe that'll happen, fingers crossed. But this palette has been an OG. As you can see, I've hit pan, get out a bunch of my Sigma brushes. I cannot tell a lie. These took me a little bit of time to figure out how to work with the shadows because they weren't what I was used to compared to everything else I had years ago. But now I genuinely can't live without this palette. They even have really deep dips into these other shades. I don't know if you can tell on camera. There's like a well of product missing because it has been a product that I have loved and used for so long. I like using these with brushes, but I also like using them with my finger, even though they're mattes. If you're wanting more opacity, they build up so well on themselves. This is just like a formula that I didn't know I would love. And then I got one in a subscription box, I think years ago. And maybe it was an add-on. I can't remember, but obsessed with this Viseart palette. I want to play with this some more. This is the Ambience Sigma palette. I've become obsessed with this palette. I really love it. And I think it's because it's got these mustardy brown shades here too that are great for like that fall season where it has that little tinge of yellow in it and a little tinge of brown. It honestly reminds me of when I fell in love back in like 2017, go in the way back machine with me, when I was loving the original Jaclyn Hill palette before they reformulated it, and there was a shade called Pukey in there. Fun name, right? But it was so great. I mean, I still have the palette. She's in there somewhere. But this is a fresh palette. It's not from 2017, almost a decade ago it feels like, which don't get me started on how that happened. Look how these blend. Look how amazing the spread is. Look at the color buildup. And you can keep going. And you could definitely build her even more. I love this. I'm going to use the brush that it comes with to go into this darker shade here, Firefly. Let's do a little on the outside. All right, I have not tried this Typology mascara just yet, but this is something that I am trying right now together. Ooh, I love this brush. This brush looks so good. This is the kind of brush I usually like. I did not know what I was getting into, to be honest. I actually have some life updates that I'm going to be sharing. I just decided I'm going to be sharing soon. Because while this is my birthday month, and I usually really love to talk about, like my birthday month with you guys and get excited for another year, because I'm not one of those people that gets depressed around my birthday. I'm really not. I think every year is a blessing. Every year is exciting. I don't wish I was in my 20s. I don't hate being in a new decade at all. I think I'm just growing as a person, and everyone's going to go through this journey, so why not embrace it as best we can? Something has put a big damper on my birthday month, unfortunately, that is completely beyond my control, and I'm not ready to talk about it just yet because this is not, I feel like, the time and place. Holy cow, this is actually really pulling the lashes beautifully. I'm totally shocked right now. Because if you've noticed on Instagram, I've been a lot more quiet. I've also been just sitting in some new changes of my life that are currently unfolding for me. And I think it's going to be helpful not only for myself, but to talk about real life with you guys, maybe in a get ready with me soon, where I just kind of like go through some life stuff with you and let you know what's happening in my real world here. October was a very hard month in general. I mean, double hurricanes. Now we're looking down the barrel of another hurricane while I'm filming this for you. Again, we don't have these kind of hurricane seasons where I'm at usually. So I'm just like, what's happening? But also a family death, and at the same time, something very serious is changing my world, and I'm having to pivot in a new season of my life. Adam is a great support for me right now as I have been kind of going through it. Health-wise, I'm fine. Please don't worry about anything like that. But it's something that I think I'm going to talk about very soon. You guys, I'm not mad at this right now. It's, again, a brand new mascara that I'm using from friends at Typology. This is like such a bougie brand. This is a serum mascara with peptides in it. All right, I've shown this now a couple of times in thumbnails, in videos. I'm gonna do it again because right now I'm actually liking it now that I'm figuring out how to use it. This is the Lip Liner Stain, S-T-A-Y-N. It is in my Amazon storefronts, and I actually really like it if I just use it as a liner and not all the way in my lips, because I have done that off camera. This might look intimidating right up the bat. This is one of those stains that you peel off. I layer it because I want to get a good pull. And I go just a little on the lip line, a little off. And then we let this sit for 10 minutes. Okay, I'm not going to talk much while this dries, but this is so good. If you see this on sale over the next few days, I recommend it. All right, it's getting close to being done. I'm gonna pop on a blush I haven't talked about in a long time. This is from Hourglass. Mine is the Diffused Heat in Ambient. Well, it's Ambient Lighting Blush in Diffused Heat. Did I get any of that right? Just as a topper for what I already have on. This just took it to another level. Okay, I think it's time. This is feeling tight. They have a wide variety of shades for this stain. The one I have here is called Pinked. They have a more brown tone. They have a more pinky tone. Whatever works best for your skin and your lip color works great. I like it to be a little bit darker, and I have found when I tried to put it more on my lips too to do the full like lip stain, I didn't like it as much. I like this more as what it's I think intended to be, the lip liner. So I'm gonna do, you know, the weird faces. Yep, here she comes. I'm gonna just peel that off. It's a very natural color for me, but it's just enough. I am newly obsessed with these Physicians Formula Butter Tinted Lip Conditioners. This one is in the shade Pink Paradise, but I also have Beach Bronze, which I really like. And then there is the Brazilian Berry. I have really liked these. These are newer from Physicians Formula. Which color? Oh, do I like this one? I think I'm gonna do this one. This one is Beach Bronze. I'm also getting ready. Look at this. I love that it has this little bit, so you're not just like doing this. You have a doe foot. Oh yeah. I'm also getting ready to work on a holiday year-end big giveaway, and I do believe I have some of these to put in there as well, along with a few other things from Physicians Formula. Look at the juiciness. All right, again, I'm getting my roots done this week, so just don't look at my roots. Specifically the ones right up front. Ugh. Let's just put the sunglasses back in the hair where it belongs to hold back the mane. You guys, this whole makeup look today is giving me the natural glow. It's giving me just enough color, enough makeup punch, but I am loving everything. I truly am. I feel like this was probably really long of me just chatting at you, telling you random stuff, but also talking about the products. So let me know what you are maybe considering getting for this upcoming holiday season. Are you doing some serious shopping on Black Friday? Are you doing any of the shopping for Cyber Monday? Again, check out my links below from Louisa for some of this jewelry. Also, Fmo, like I said, whether you need, and again, I don't have prescription glasses. These are non-prescription. So if you're just loving the vibes, we have the vibes. But if you're also needing some support with your vision, you can get regular glasses, sunglasses, and they have a wide variety of styles. Check them all out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I have a lot more coming for you. I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.